in 1999, playing in the preseason, my last preseason game with the Carolina Panthers. I was in the fourth quarter, so you know the game is almost over, and I was running down the field on the kickoff, and I was kind of one of those wild guys to where I just loved to hit, and I was running down the field, and I blew up my knee. And I remember laying on the field and thinking, literally, that my knee is gone, and what is my next step? And that was such a defining moment because you see those stories and you hear those stories all the time. And as an athlete, going into my 8th year, that was my 8th year, you never really think that it's going to happen to you. You know, I mean, people always say it, you know, what if you blow out your knee? What if you get injured? But I've never hurt my knee before. So I really did not think that it would happen. And another reason I didn't think it would happen, I had played 6 years on turf, and it had never happened. So now here I am on grass. You tell me I blow out my knee, you're kidding me? And so I remember the guys coming out on the field and helping me walk into the locker room. And I remember sitting there in tears because I'm going, oh my God, the last preseason game, at least let a brother make it to the regular season. So that was really a defining moment for me. Taking that experience into my second career, it allowed me to see a lot of things. One is that if I get hurt in business, how will I respond? Will I get back up? Will I blame other people? And so it really allowed me to see the correlation in sports and in business. And it continues to show me that, Leonard, you know, sometimes you're going to get knocked down. Sometimes you might even get injured. But how are you going to respond? You know, in sports, we always had a second plan, and that was called an audible. And when you look on the field and you look at an offense, and you look at Peyton Manning, he's like, audible, audible, check, check, check. Well, that same expectation is in business also. And it's called an audible. And the reason being is this. A lot of times, like I met with Wendy's Corporation. Okay, so you go in and you talk to the CEO of Wendy's. And you're talking to this guy and you're telling him about your business and you're talking to him. And then all of a sudden he's giving you a look like, I'm not interested. How are you going to respond to that? And so what I do is now, before I go into any meeting, I create a game plan. What if this guy says no? What will my response be? Okay, what if this guy says yes? How will I follow up with him? And so it is really a plan of action in every business venture that I go into. How will I succeed? If I don't succeed, how will I respond? And what will be my comeback from that?